Hello, coolers, and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories. We start with former coach Ronald Koeman. Talking about Barcelona in a recent interview again, he spoke about former president of Barca, Josep Maria Bartomeu, by saying that Bartomeu was a very good president. We are going to be discussing about what Koeman said about Bartomeu and Barca as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about this report claiming that Barcelona have decided to sell Frankie de Jong, even if they can't sign a replacement. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it, please endeavor to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a video, give the video a like, and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barca! 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 Former Barcelona manager Ronald Koeman has revealed that he has been in constant touch with Frankie de Jong of late, and that the midfielder's clear intention is to stay at the Camp Nou, a subject of intense interest from Manchester United. Frankie de Jong is said to be closer to leaving for the Premier League club. All that differentiates Man United and Barcelona are the figures of the variables. It is understood that the two teams have settled on an initial €65 million fee for the midfielder, with the remaining €20 million to be paid in add-ons. While United are willing to pay the mentioned €65 million right up front, the structure of the add-ons is still in transit. Speaking during the press conference of the Koeman Cup golf tournament, the former manager said, "I have a lot of contact with Frankie. I know his situation." He continued by saying, "He has said it himself. He wants to stay. His intention is to stay at Barca and nothing else. That's all I know," Koeman said. Koeman also shared his opinion on Memphis Depay's Barca tenure, saying that while he did manage to put a decent impression, the subject of his future is something that only Xavi can study, Koeman said. "He came last year for free from Lyon. He has proven to be a great player, and I think he is made for Barca. That's why we signed him. It depends on whether Xavi wants him or not. But for me, he is indisputable," Koeman said. Also speaking about Robert Lewandowski's potential move to Barca, Koeman said that despite being 33 years of age, the Bayern Munich forward can still be a valuable addition to the team. He said, "He is 33 years old, but I think in the last few years, he has always shown that he is great, a great goal scorer. And to win important things, you always need someone up front who can make the difference with goals. In that sense, if Lewandowski is still at this level, which I think he is, he can be very important," said Koeman. Lastly, the former Barca boss also shared his thoughts on the current president, Juan Laporta, and the former Barca president, Josep Maria Bartomeu. Koeman said, "Laporta is trying to do his best for this Barca. He has also found out that there is a complicated situation. I want the best for Barca and for the president," Koeman said. "The relationship is normal. We had our things. But I think we are already too old to think that every day is like this. It has been my stage, and I am happy to return in January as a coach. Each one takes his own path," according to Koeman. "I have always gotten along very well with Jose Maria Bartomeu. I think he has been a very good president for this club. Of course, he has done his things. He has won titles. But I don't know exactly what has happened in recent years economically," Koeman concluded. So those are the words there from Koeman, talking about Barca recently, about the president, the former president, Bartomeu, Frankie de Jong, Memphis Depay. Koeman have not ceased to stop talking about Barca. Of course, he has every right. His former club that he coached, and everywhere he goes, the press must just ask him some questions because they want to know more about his time there. And of course, Koeman have never changed. What he says is what he says. He's a man of his words. Going by his assessment for Frankie de Jong, I think he was right to say what he said. For Memphis Depay as well, another player that his future have always been up in the air for the longest time now. Koeman also has had things to say about that. Of course, Memphis Depay is an exceptional player, so it all depends on Xavi. It depends on how Xavi evaluates him, because from what we are saying, Xavi does not really rate Memphis Depay like how Koeman did, because we quite remember Koeman was the person who influenced Barca to sign his compatriot Memphis Depay. Also spoke about Lewandowski. Of course, Lewandowski is a great striker, and I see him continue to do what he does best, even if it comes to Barcelona. Even though we can still argue, Barcelona might not have that supply, like how Bayern has. The players in Bayern and Barca are not the same. Barca is still in transition. We are growing as a team, but no less, Lewandowski is still a world-class striker that will do things at this club if he comes. Barca are still struggling to get the signing, which Bayern are making life so difficult. Then Koeman, lastly but not the least, spoke about Bartomeu, because we all Barca fans have always gone against Bartomeu, hated his style, and the situation that we currently find ourselves right now is because of Bartomeu's bad management. And yeah, the statement of Koeman is just funny, because normally he can't go anywhere in public and start saying negative things. That's just the truth, you know. Even though some people might find it strange saying that Bartomeu was a very good president. He won titles, good and fine. Yeah, Bartomeu won Champions League. He won La Ligas, but normally what he did was crumbling this club, and now we are suffering. We are paying the price for his wrongdoings. Then on to the next story of discussion. According to a report published by AS, Barcelona have made the decision to sell Frankie de Jong, even if it means they cannot sign Bernardo Silva as his replacement. His destination, though, is still up in the air. Manchester United were the overwhelming favourites for his signature for the better part of this transfer window, but will likely compete with Chelsea now. The Blues met with Barca administration yesterday to talk about several players that have been linked with a move to either side. This included Marcos Alonso, Cesar Azpilicueta, Frankie de Jong, and possibly others like Memphis Depay and Sergio Dest. Barca have set an asking price of 85 million euros on the Dutchman. United have offered to meet this tag in the form of 65 million plus 20 million euros add-ons. Erik ten Hag wants to sign de Jong as a priority and will likely ask the Red Devils to improve their offer to sign him. Unfortunately for United, though, Chelsea can offer Champions League football for Frankie. And while de Jong is hell-bent on staying in Barca, he will much rather move to a club competing for Champions League. Initially, it was believed that Xavi will only let de Jong leave if Barca can bring in Bernardo Silva, with his asking price set at 90 million euros, though there is little to no chance of that happening. Carlos Soler has been linked with the move as well, with Atletico Madrid ready to compete with Barca for his signature. Juan Laporta has made it clear that Frankie de Jong is not to sell, but it remains to be seen if the club is forced to offload him due to his wages. So according to this report, Barcelona will do all that they can to sell Frankie. With Frankie de Jong's future, reports come out and say this, tomorrow another report come out and say that. But the truth of the matter is Frankie de Jong is being linked with a move away from Barca. And what it is to be known is the fact that Manchester United are still the favourites. Chelsea entered the fray just recently. Chelsea want to hijack him, but nothing has been said about how far they have gone. Chelsea owners were in Barca yesterday, according to reports, to discuss with Barcelona about some of the players that they have in common, like when it comes to transfers, Azpilicueta, Alonso, Frankie de Jong, possibly Memphis and of course Sergio Dest. But nothing has been said how far the meeting went. So as it stands right now, the race for Frankie de Jong is between United and Chelsea. Barcelona and United are still to conclude on the fee, because normally, yes, United have accepted the 85 million, but from United's proposal, just 65 million euros will be fixed. Then the remaining 20 million euros will be for variables, and Barcelona really don't abide to that. Barca want more of the fix to be more than 65 million. So let's see how far they agree. But Frankie de Jong himself does not even want to go to United because Champions League football, they are not among. But Chelsea plays Champions League next season, and that could, tempt Frankie de Jong to better go for Chelsea than for United. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Until next time, bye-bye.